because you gonna do it faster. I don't think they all in that party.
My phone.
Let's keep my mask. I ain't really think.
What the people PC?
I ain't really think he better than me.
I'm gonna call my G back. Not gonna call my G the Wink.
I don't think Wink was watching. I don't know. How much you have?
Wink was watching because we had 5 people.
Oh, you had 5. Molo got 14. Jordan got 6.
Alright, you gotta go to my name again. Go to my name again. Go to my name again, and there's gonna be a new one up there. Alright.
Who won?
Nobody ain't won yet.
We're not finishing.
Yeah, go to my name again, and it's gonna pop up. I ain't ass, bro. Alright. There you go.
Yeah, some people from Facebook then.
Yeah, I know. Kelvin. What you said? Oh, Wink ugly as hell. Come on, nigga.
Nigga, you wait. Why you busting the rules?
Alright.
You already got motherfucking Thursday, Jordan. That's when you ready. You ready?
Very crisply right now.
They really are, and their first 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Bullshit.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle.
Oh.
Bulls trail by 4. They've got King. Ewing is out there with Reed. Then there's Frazier. And it's Anthony in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The Knicks shooting so far very efficient. About 55%.
That's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
I feel like the Knicks was watching it the whole time.
And Chicago shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Heinrich against Frazier. For 3, Heinrich.
I knew he was gonna shoot it.
And a clear foul there.
It was
Shot that shouldn't go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Frazier.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean,
gay.
you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the 3rd.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a
Shit.
stop, it's back to a 2.
He dishes it to Ewing. Fires from the line. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. In a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Butler.
The fuck up.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that.
I know you worried about him.
Coaches might not want you to make up.
Damn!
When you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Oh,
That's all.
fake!
From Noah. And now it's a 3.
Yo, this game is so fake.
And look at how the hustle game.
Oh, he did the fakest shot ever. I'm scared. Jimmy Butler's on the shoot.
Oh my God, hey, boy, what you saying, boy?
The ball hockey.
Well, what you saying, but I will lose, right?
Steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice
Yo,
job
that
of
nigga
taking
hit the fucking three.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
I
And
thought I
last
was
year,
gonna
not
lose, though.
exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
a little
Nah,
dinged
it'll
up,
let me
missed
die,
13
bro.
games more than he had the season prior, and
This
also
shit's
minutes
trash.
dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin.
Okay, good
Fisher was just
D.
going over the plan with his
Good
team.
D. You
He
know
said,
that alley
no
coming up
time
there.
to waste, fellas. We've got to work it out right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to
Let's
win this
go.
thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense, a great steal, and just like
Yeah,
that,
let's go.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ball.
Oh, who keep leaving
You know,
it?
going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls' front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, two major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment.
Cheat. Oh my God.
I don't know if this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Hey, he's an athlete.
He ain't
And I
missing
can't
none of
fault him
these.
for that one, although
If he
if he
didn't
missed
get
it,
one,
I might have.
So
like
we
the way
were
that
going
shit
with
funny.
almost an entire new group here. Reed is checked in
that?
for Porzingis. King comes in for
Oh,
Barnett. Carmelo
damn.
Anthony's checked in for Money. And it's Frazier in for Robinson. Here's King.
That shit dead.
By Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it
I
out.
get happy because you about to lose.
Yo, he throwing shit. I'm bad. Okay, shit. Hey, Tito, die.
Outside Anthony
down.
to the inside.
Come
Puts
on,
up the
down here.
baby hook. And so Richardson drilled to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And both free throws good for Reed.
Looking at the game Reed has been having, he has 9 rebounds and 1 rejection in this game, too.
It wasn't a good one. Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented.
Yeah.
Plays just like that.
Yay, kick it.
Hanging on that
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Oh,
The
good
three
D.
from Anthony. Good, and it's Frazier
You
who picks
lucky
up
you
the
got
assist.
That's Melo, man.
17 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Right around
It's
her.
Jordan on the wing. Covered by Anthony.
Let's
It's
go.
Jordan on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a
Yeah.
tip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
They won.
You know what? No need to catch it in a situation like that. He's got terrifically soft hands, and that finish doesn't allow the defense to react.
Pippen's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid hits for them. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've
Oh.
reached the fourth quarter.
That's all. Yeah.
Miss. And the foul called on
Yeah,
ABC.
look at three.
That's his first foul. You know, it's apparent there what a leader
Oh,
is.
my God.
He's communicating
Big.
and keeping everyone on the floor.
Let's go,
in
got the
sync.
ball.
And Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the
Oh.
box score, but those leadership
Ah.
qualities of his are just as valuable.
Come on. Come on.
What time is she?
To his team as anything else that he does.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is
right.
tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Give me that shit.
Fuck you doing? Hey, I'm not paying.
Out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
My ball. You big as hell.
Here is Garbage Man.
No.
Reed covering. And
Yeah.
fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first one falls.
How about the game for Garbage Man? He has 9 rebounds and also an assist.
Yeah, big man go
Better
shoot.
job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Good D, Jordan. Good D, Jordan.
Jumps up.
Talk about putting something
Oh,
extra
what a
on.
boy.
That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not.
Oh.
He's going to finish
Yeah,
first.
good D, big man.
Try something like that at this stage of the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by
Big man
5.
can shoot. He ain't missing.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Reed kicks to Ewing. And the layup's good off the glass. Ewing's got 8 here in the quarter.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
And I think
Probably
taking
left
a
the game
time
on the
here to
over.
talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure that everybody is clearly
I don't think
on
you
the
want to
same
hold
page
that.
with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Zinkus, he's checked in for Ewing. Lee comes in for Reed. DeBuscher, he's checked in for
Game.
King. And it's Barnett in for Carmelo Anthony.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing.
Good D, plus him.
They were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's Jordan.
One.
It's rebounded by DeBuscher.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. Defense
Let's
stood
go.
tall.
Chicago lead by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Jordan.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning,
Oh.
too.
But guys, the
Yeah.
pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that
Another hour
on a
comes up for you,
platter.
my boy.
He's a go-to guy when he shoots the ball like he has today.
Oh my God. Go back. That's it.
That's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
For New York,
Oh
they've
my
gone 7
God.
of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%.
Oh no.
Barnett, no
You
good.
even mean some shit like that?
That's not the best of shot selection.
Jim, I got you again, my boy.
Definitely won that possession.
I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right, go.
Buddy, I'm right. Let's go.
No, not turn up.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 8.
No, wait. Oh, that's tomorrow. Oh shit, that's tomorrow. Melo ain't turning up. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, why you leave it? We brought something live. Watch it.
No, look, it kept on freezing. We ain't kept on freezing.
Okay.
Yeah, I left it and then I pressed it back and it still froze a little bit. It was going in and out.
Alright, just go back to it and see if it's good now. If it's not, you can leave it.
Alright, okay.
Who threatened CJ?
Nice.
There's 37 seconds left in this one. Guys, what's your take?
If I was coaching, I'd tell them to put pressure on the ball and go for the steal. If that doesn't work, then foul.
So, New York going with almost an entire new group. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Porzingis. Reed comes in for Lee. King's checked in for DeBusschere. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Barnett. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. So, Chicago
Rounds, go 43.
Entirely new
He's
group.
going
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Garbage Man. Gibson comes in for Rodman. Wade, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Heinrich in for Rose. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 10. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Oh, my God.
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
So for the Knicks, Zinkis is checked in for Reed. Starks comes in for King. Robinson is subbed in for Frazier. Butler, he's checked in for Chicago. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into
He down there.
points. I mean, he makes you pay on those.
He dunked on him. He a fucking baby.
This is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 12.
You told me not.
You told me to use Jordan.
No, I didn't. I said you could use Jordan.
The plus I wasn't even using Jordan that much.
I had to use my whole motherfucking team.
It's stolen by Wade.
Oh,
1 second separating the shot clock and game.
Good shot.
Wow,
damn!
Yo.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah.
Wait on the
Exploded here at the end.
Oh my God.
Serious killer instinct they've shown.
Damn, you are hack.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
Shit out of here.
That's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the ring.
Oh.
And here's Heinrich. The three.
Derek, congratulations on a great win. What was the major
I thought I was gonna lose,
thing that
Ron.
turned this deficit around for you guys?
Nah, he only beat me by luck, I
Nah, no
swear.
the fuck I did, boy.
Yes, you did.
You saw that shot that was name hit?
Derek, thank you.
Oh, we said Buster Matt, your ass is
Defense for this team,
mad.
Kevin.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so
Fuck
much.
out of here.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I'm not that good at that, bro. I'm better than
Clark
him
Kellogg
today.
and
He
the
just
rest
got
of
that
our
lucky
terrific
win.
2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Why you say he was
And
gonna
as the
kick his
fans
ass in
file out
there?
of the building, now time to
Have
head
you-
over
you
to
wanna,
Kenny Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet
You wanna
Smith
keep the Bulls
for
and
the
I get
post-game
the
show.
Golden State?
The 2K
I'm not
Sports
keeping
post-game
it,
show.
different team.
Okay then. That's what would make easy win.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson.
Lamar,
Kenny
he said
the
he
Jet
gonna-
Smith is
he
here,
said he
so
gonna,
is Shaquille
he'll kick your
O'Neal.
ass
Time
in
now
there.
for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game. He notched his
Joe.
season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them, it's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points
I
off.
did. We stayed.
This is what you
Oh,
want to see
yo.
from players. He's the guy you rely on to give a team a win. Both ends of the floor.
What do you say?
He was enjoying to watch tonight, man.
And folks, that's it
I'm
for
better
us.
than you,
Thank you
Najee.
for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is
Oh
Ernie
my God,
Johnson.
he really ass. You really ass. You don't know how to shoot his staff. You don't know how to shoot his staff.
Hey G, you saw how I came back on him?
You ass. Najee, you really think you better than me? Tell the truth. You really think you better than me? A little bit. He ass. You only beat me by like 10.
Oh. He said niggas don't want me to come down the field.
Don't matter.
Oh, Lamar said it don't matter. Hey, Najee, you left it? Najee. You left it? Alright. Watch it though. We about to play again. Alright.
You're not better than me. You guys got that lucky one.
No, I ain't gonna look at you win.
I'll beat you with your own team. Fucking ass.
I'll pick hard.
I'm gonna pick Golden State. KD back. What's the I'm ready. Wait, wanna do it old thing? Throwback?
No matter.
Oh yes. I'm thinking Golden State, so yes. You know what Golden State's team look like? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You about to lose again. 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 Lose again. Lose again. Lose again. Lose again.
What's your jersey color look like?
What's red?
Come on, nigga. Good.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel.
Oh, look at a team.
Nigga, look at my team. Got Kyle Malone. Nah, man. I don't know that nigga. Dallenberg. I mean, your team is good as hell, but you gonna see what you can do now. Julius over.
What Iguodala?
Yeah.
They took Green for Iguodala, really?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Iguodala on your team?
Yeah.
He's only 76. Oh my god. Only Iguodala.
He's about to lose.
Anyway, that's the main mostly part I want to play with Iguodala. I was gonna really play with Steph, but I might play with Steph. See, somebody has been.
You don't need to know who AI is.
I do.
That nigga a fucking candy. I want down.
Got the nigga that made 100 points.
Huh? Said what?
Yeah.
You don't wanna chase niggas because they're too fast on their feet.
I mean, sit up.
We'll be bringing you your copy. Conference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
Oh my god.
Kevin. mentally they're in disarray. They're afraid group right now. Since things went south for them, there's been a visible tightness. You can almost feel it that they've been playing with. No flow to their game, everything disjointed. They've not been able to play good now.
Yeah, they lack the consistency. I mean, they do show flashes at times, but over the course of a long NBA season, you need the consistency far more than you're going to need those flashes. You need to execute from the tip-off to the final buzzer.
And now the Golden State Warriors start. They've got Mullen. Chamberlain is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Ellis, and at the shooting guard. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
I do. You know it, Mark.
Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against the Kings in Sacramento.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Yeah.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
You got Monte Ellis? Oh my God. You're not a future team. These niggas
I've been on the side of the line. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Iverson against Curry. Malone with the screen.
Oh, shit, too.
Iverson outside. Fires from deep. And the 76ers get it back. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Second chance effort. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pass to Ellis. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Ellis has got his first bucket in this one.
They're really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch how the game plays out.
Too small, son. Too small, son.
This touch.
If you're going to hold on
in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that was Kia, bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
In a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Shit.
Here's Iverson.
Shit.
Malone kicks to Iguodala. Malone passes to Iguodala. And here's Iverson outside.
Oh my God.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
That's good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket. Nice power to get that up and in.
Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Down low. Here's Chamberlain.
Big as fuck.
Well, great for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection. He was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years. Was really indoctrinated in how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time. But no doubting his passion and his coaching ability.
That's it, bro. He's dumb. He came all the way back to the
Well, I did that was shit. That's how he's tough. I didn't break all the way back there.
Iverson against Mullen. Here's McGinnis. Outside Irving. Good shot. Great D that time from Green.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
That's all. I know some bench out there.
They get it back. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always
if I would have played with the split,
I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Different look here for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Richardson comes in for Mullen. Richmond, he's checked in for Ellis.
That
It's Thompson in for
Shit
Steph
outta here.
Curry.
Damn!
And so it looks like the Warriors
Damn!
will take possession here.
Damn, somebody saw that shit. Oh, look
Stolen.
at me! He done
Here's
it,
Cheeks. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will avoid the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
One thing about Sam Dellenberg, he has been an outstanding defender over the course of his career. Really, guys, the consummate rim protector.
Great length and quickness with
He's got that
as a shot blocker. Ended last season 8th on the all-time blocks list among active players.
Oh, it did.
Richmond, no good.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against him. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
Here's Dawkins. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And I like how he draws the attention.
I know he threw that shit.
Kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Thompson from long range. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on the schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Shit out of game again!
This is the coldest out. He's making everybody shit.
Damn, okay.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
Spates sets a screen.
What is that?
Up in time.
Oh, he asked.
No
He airball.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
How about that?
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Curry. Mullen is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Ellis. And it's Chamberlain in at center. And Green gets it to go.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Yeah, and, you know, the game of basketball, as you well know,
They can't guard us on the
That big ass nigga.
No, he not. What's wrong with you?
Spacing.
Spacing. Then drop 120 in the game.
Sixers decide to take their first time out here.
You ain't gonna do it though.
And guys, you talked about
Smart, you always winning in the beginning.
None
Watch
brighter
this.
than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game.
I don't want
a
to finish
season
off
ago.
with a win.
But what I love, he doesn't let it go.
He
to his
lost
head.
his shot.
He's grounded and focused on winning.
And this year he got
Changes
down.
for Philadelphia. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Dallenberg.
That's a good
Irving
shot.
comes in for
That was
Collins.
good.
And it's Iguodala in for free.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
A drive by Iguodala.
Give me that.
One!
The
Yo,
Warriors
come on,
pull
son. That's
it
a
in.
foul. What a foul is that?
What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark.
Oh,
he
shit.
cheers on his
Oh,
teammates.
oh,
He
you little
uses
step.
that. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed and
Might
he
take
puts
him
his
off the
teammates
line,
first.
yeah.
That's what
Later.
makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
I see that's why they didn't want me to pick.
Tell you what,
him.
Monte Ellis is one of the best second-round draft picks of all time in the league, not just the last
Oh,
decade. I
he's
mean, this
second
guy
round.
was a five-star recruit out of high school, committed to college, but changed his mind and entered the draft, where the Warriors stole him with the 40th pick in 2009.
Collins checked in for the 76ers.
Why does
Iverson
they look
comes
like
in
it's
for
red?
Chiefs. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Tipped away. On with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 3. Getting back to Monte Ellis. Had he gone to college for even 1 year, I think he would have probably been a top 10 pick. But you look at what he's brought to the table over his career. Points and assists, rebounds, steals, playmaking. His production has been astounding.
You know, he's one of those unsung players. He never gets voted to the All-Star game. Never gets spoken about as one of the top guards in this league. But you look at the body of work and you ask his competitors throughout this league, and they're going to tell you that guy's as tough as they get.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make. Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Another miss by Iverson.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Looking to get back on track here. Right through the knee. Iverson's got 5 points so far.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
And here's Iguodala outside. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Thompson off the drive, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. Iverson with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Chamberlain with the block.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Oh, who's that?
What?
Look.
What?
You went in there too long. What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about you. Oh, you said you went in there too long with Al.
Oh, alright.
But that is old or something like that. You're not hearing. Oh, see, we got 5.
Also came out of the locker.
Oh, the fuck? Oh, I think he's still there.
Well, I see 0.
Room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Inside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
McGinnis, who's checked in for Philadelphia. Golden State also making some changes. Barnes, who's checked in for Draymond Green. Richardson comes in for Mullen. And it's Richmond in for Curry.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players. Getting a lot of minutes, and hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent. They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Malone. Irving comes in for Andre Iguodala. Cheeks checked in for Collins. And Freeze subbed in for Allen Iverson.
His head, I was doing shit like a mic.
And the 76ers all-time here.
Get off it.
And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injury.
You know, one thing few people talk about with the Sixers, this plan of building through the draft and with young players, what if it actually works to their benefit? Then it would become a copycat strategy because we know in the NBA, it's a herd mentality if something works.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Dallenberg. Iguodala comes in for Cheeks. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Freeze.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Richardson with it. Iverson picks him up. Chamberlain dishes to Curry.
He was wide open.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 3 from Iverson.
Bang! Damn, the boy's trapped!
And that's now 11 points for Iverson.
Oh my God. That boy is strapped.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
The tray.
Bang! Oh, I'm about to say. Oh.
Here's McGinnis.
And 1.
And so it's a trip to the line. Officials on the contact.
Niggas started kicking.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Richmond outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by McGinnis. He gets it up. And so that's the end of the 2K Sports halftime show.
Is there a text on it? I can't.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They're large. That's going to do it for now as the second half is shut.
And the 3rd quarter about ready to get underway.
Checking out the game Allen Iverson is having. He has 11 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Irving is out there.
Oh my God.
And there's Moses Malone.
Oh my God.
Allen Iverson. And it's Iguodala in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Curry outside. No good. Iverson with some nice D. Baseline J on the way. That ball's nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Look, now I'm down by 5.
Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors leading by 5. The drive by Green from down in the low post. It goes. Green's got 6.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
Sure, don't reach.
Curry against Iverson.
Yeah, don't come in that paint. Don't come in that paint.
That's
Come
big
this
either.
is smack.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact.
Every time that place in the second quarter, he came in my paint, he got that shit smack.
He hits one and misses one each at the line.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
This is strap.
And it's Green missing. The 76ers trail by 6. And McGinnis throws it down.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Timeout called the Warriors. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Philadelphia.
Oh, shit.
And the Warriors also making a change. Richmond's checked in. Back to Ellis. And it's sent back by Irving.
That's one for the first 4 to start the second half.
The 3 from Iverson. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying he ate those exact things, and he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
The feed to Chamberlain. And he wheels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. The 76ers trail by 8. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
They is cheating, son. Y'all get
And now Ellis running the floor.
that shit out there. He got bowed. What I think we even dog got bowed.
Richmond.
We ate that shit.
Wide open. From outside, off the mark.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm.
Oh, good D. Let's go, AI. Yeah, let's go, AI. He dumping that shit.
Give me that shit.
Damn, they always.
Also, another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet. And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
And the 76ers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Some changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Mullen. And Curry subbed in for Monte Ellis.
It's a tough. It looks cakey, right?
Yeah.
Your ball.
Iverson outside. Jacks up a 3. Again, Iverson missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know,
He's locking them. Oh my God.
Here's Richmond. The shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Following this one.
Hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Hey, guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Oh, you lucky as crap.
I'll push this out.
Tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there.
He the cool thing.
My
Don't
goodness.
And the 76ers with some changes. Dawkins checked in for Malone. Collins comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Freeze subbed in for Allen Iverson. The pass to Chamberlain.
Oh,
Shoots from 12. That's tipped. Irving against Curry. Irving drives in.
Come on,
Green
son.
with the block.
Oh, God damn.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Oh,
good.
Get the fuck out of
9
here,
points for
man.
Steph Curry.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Free passes to Dawkins. Here's Collins. And not sure what he was thinking there. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Richmond. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Julius Irving.
Well, Mitch Richmond in this one, he's got 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Samuel Dallenberg
He's in the whole game,
Shakes checks in for Collins.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer. You know what else, Fred? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Dawkins. McGinnis comes in for Samuel Dallenberg. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Chiefs. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Free. And Golden State also making a change.
Why would you push the fucking ball back? You a dumbass.
Nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes Clark in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Ellis goes in.
Oh.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
For Monte not being an all-star, there are a lot of guys
Damn.
Yeah, and his own coach said that Monte deserved it more than Dirk, his teammate. Not a shot at Dirk by Carlisle, just Rick expressing how valuable Monte was to the Mavs.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been a more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good. And
you see the blocking shot can't even be.
That's 12 points for Steph Curry.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Iverson,
look at this. AI do
Those are
not mix
chances.
up.
Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of room.
The shot by
He
Curry.
made out should have got
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And here's
that's
outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the dish to Ellis. Kicks it to Green. A 3 ball. It's Curry.
This nigga is gassed in 2K, bro.
15 points for Steph Curry.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
From deep, Iverson. No good on that last second. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead. They finish off with a tremendous 17-7 run. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Really not.
I know it is.
Oh, shit. Just come on.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Chamberlain. Thompson is out there with Richmond. Then it's Mullen. And it's Richardson in at the 3. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Cheeks. And the 3 ball is good. Cheeks has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the 76ers.
It was the Walmart.
Yeah.
Tariq. Come on, hurry up, come on.
The Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Richmond for 3, that's good. And the Warriors lead by 15.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Iguodala, no good.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
We don't care. It's on 5 out.
And Philadelphia calls time in.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to get up there.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
I'm not saying
And the 76ers will go for a different look. Malone's checked in for Dawson.
Shit.
McGinnis comes in for Samuel Gallenberg. Irving's checked in for Cheeks. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Free. And then for Golden State, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Richardson. Ellis comes in for Richmond. Steph Curry is subbed in for Thompson.
That's why
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell. But I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Fast break Philadelphia.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Maybe that'll ignite
Iguodala got
him.
bounced to the
Impossible not
mat.
to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
I know
You can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are, look at them, they are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do
Look at this.
for
Yeah,
your team.
baby.
Here's Chamberlain.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, baby. That's
No
not
mistake
Nah,
on the slam
big
dunk.
If you was a big one, you'd back down me.
Well, look, he missed. He got ball back.
I mean, you just will not see him
That's
ever
all.
quit on a foot.
That guy is a
ball.
handful. You've got to have a body on
Yo,
the
y'all
mark
doing
at all
dumb shit,
times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around,
Hold on,
over,
what
or
you
through
can't
you
go
to
around?
get to the pump.
Gotta pass the ball.
Ellis,
And that's
wide open. And a
Yo,
great assist by Curry.
That's 20.
That one goes in.
Yeah, that is 20.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Man,
It really has, Clark.
Big
The
one.
defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with
Big
the pass.
win.
That's good.
No matter what they've
I'm not
tried,
for
he
ice
just
man.
has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a
Boom,
big
boom.
key
Oh, my
thus
God.
far
Put it
in this
on,
game,
put it on.
because whenever they've got
What's the
the ball,
difference? I
Put it on.
good things to happen.
I forgot you don't got on.
Warriors.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things
It's
are
no
going
difference.
right
What's the difference?
Yeah, and you know,
I'm gonna go
coaches
to this
always
broadcast
are looking
league.
for ways to
My
improve
play
things
clean.
and change
No,
it
my
up a
play
little
better.
bit, no matter
What
what the
does that
situation
mean?
is. That's what coaches do.
Yes, she is.
Warriors leading by
You
18.
can go to my phone.
Oh, shit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to
Come
be
on,
on
son.
for
Ain't really
Iguodala.
something.
That's his first foul.
Look, see, Marsha and Steph is gas. He is gas.
If you put a hand up,
For
you
those
ain't
just
lying.
joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Oh, me, no,
It's
look,
Curry
hand up.
outside.
That's
Philadelphia
it,
grabs
that's
the
a dumb
miss.
shot, baby.
No.
Irving.
Get the fuck out.
That's
Yo,
defense,
just right
that's
around
defense.
him. No, they cheated, so you just right around him.
That's defense. That's
Deflects the
defense.
pass.
You just right around him, bro. Cheating.
And you can
Damn.
go to the line with a chance to make it three.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Oh, and
Oh, no, just press start.
there's the
You
alley-oop.
don't miss anywhere.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Mullen. Puts up a three. Irving can't get it to go.
Oh, that. It's really some bullshit. Son, come on. Come on. I'm about to just quit.
Wow.
The game is already over.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes
It's
possession.
not over. Didn't call that.
Yes.
What got my boy quitting? Oh, yeah, and more left too. Oh, that's rough.
Right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
One guy who's been getting it done so
This game
far,
is
Stephen
like
Curry.
the best
They don't seem to have any answers for
Not
him.
really
They
played.
need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Oh yeah, so long. You can still win, but
No, I can't.
you have to be me to come back.
The 76ers trail by 16. Irving passes to McGinnis.
Bullshit, bro.
Feeds to
I
Malone.
have on lockdown, D.
Curry with the steal, and so they choose
Fuck
to
out of
intentionally
here.
foul.
Cheating.
Really no idea
Yeah.
why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some
Oh,
bad blood between those two.
Yeah,
Shit.
but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
That's good.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Iverson against Curry.
Lockdown, D.
Looking to end his cold spell, and it's Iverson
Bro,
missing.
they make it 8 hours
Wayward
like
is
he asked
just
for
off
this, bro.
about everything he's put up in this period.
And the whistle blows. There's going to be an on for Iguodala. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Cannot still win, son. The game is already over. Yeah, see, look.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter.
Smack.
And the wide open shot from Green. But they recover it. Outside,
You need to help people move. You're not
Yes, and
saying
a nice
those
assist
defense.
from
I
Chamberlain.
don't even know who that is. Who is that?
I don't.
Warriors lead by
Motherfucker,
21.
shot the
They're
ball.
relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes
that's
are
all.
from behind the
Look
arc.
out, Stat.
And a big lead for
No,
them
you
on
trying to
both
over the
shoot
the
mid,
space
so
so
what?
long.
and the
You got,
backboard.
you got to find
Yeah,
different ways to be
rebounding has been a
open.
big
Look,
key
look.
in this one, Greg. They've asserted
Nobody
their
open,
will
look.
and
Where
have
you
taken
at?
control
Yes,
on the
that's
glass.
how you play defense. I don't want
Back
people
to
passing the ball, so I have somebody
Thank
open.
you.
Oh, look.
Good D. Yeah, he on his ass. What he
Dishes
doing?
at the Mullen. 4 on the
Somehow gonna
clock.
get open.
Golden State needs to get off a shot.
Oh.
And he gets
Matt.
contact and the whistle on the shot. 2
He's
shots
gonna
coming
keep
up.
that ball. That's how you
And
play.
guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's
Hey,
almost as
if I really want to
effective
score, I just
playing
call
off
Chris
the
what's his
ball
name down there.
as he is on it. And the Warriors
Oh,
have really
that's
emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Different look here for the Warriors. Estes Ezeli, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Barnes comes in for Green. Richardson, he's checked in for Mullen. And it's Richmond in for Monte Ellis. Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Oh, he's finally down the game. He's up
Playing
here.
off the ball in
He
the
should have
past
started
game.
with
See him
him.
guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding two guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the because of the way he carries himself, and you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
Collins kicks to Noel.
I'm about to leave 3 and watch it.
I'll leave you open. Look, do it.
Alright. Why are you still playing D?
Looking to end the run. So we see the Warriors taking the game.
Congratulations.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
That's some bullshit. Wow, this some bullshit.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet, Stephen Curry.
Nothing they could do to slow them down.
I want to see how much. Oh, wow. What? Oh, go. Okay.
A few players can do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.